one-day only price, but it could also be a top find too. One-day only prices mean just that. We're bringing this beautiful necklace in for you at a price that is only until the end of the day and guaranteed to be the best, lowest price that you're going to see on this beautiful necklace, at least for the next 6 months. So we're not going to have a gold sale next month. We're not going to have a middle of the night gold event coming up in June. It's not going to be July, and you're going to see this at a better price. The price to get it is now, and I love it. It's a great new take on the Byzantine, one of the most popular chains, not only now, but always, but especially right now, is the Byzantine. And this is from our manufacturer that makes all of our great Byzantines. These are all hand assembled in Turkey, and we have it at a one-day only price. So if you go to QVC.com during our big gem event all day long on Thursday, or on Easter Sunday, or someday next week, you are not going to see this price. One length already gone, so don't let your favorite length go out the door. And price will be going up, no ifs, ands, or buts, at the end of the day, and going up and staying up for a good amount of time, at least 6 months. You won't get it better than this. So 18 inches gone. The next one is the 20 inch. Fewer than 6 left. Wow. And that is, by the way, 7.1 grams of gold and the best easy pay that we have, 6 easy payments. The next length is the 24 inch. 2 dozen left, and that's 8.6 grams of gold. Then we go to the 36 inch, which usually is our longest chain, and it's usually our most popular chain. We have 120 to go around. That's 12.7 grams of gorgeous 14 karat gold in a dimensional Byzantine. And then, okay, it's the one and only at QVC. So, okay, we have a lot of great things. We want you to find what you love and then love what you found if you go to QVC.com or you search on your app. But let's face it, if you said 54-inch Byzantine chain, there's one. And you're looking at it. And I'm just going to take it off here because it is awesome. I'm wearing the 54 inch. I've doubled it, and we basically have only about 5 dozen to go around. All of these have a lobster claw clasp, but I just wanted you to see what 54 inches of gold looks like, just because we can. And that is $144 on Easy Pay. So here's 54 inches of gorgeous hand-assembled gold. You could knot it to make it look like a Y shape. You can double it the way I have. I actually have on the 54 inch, and then I just put it around my neck like a choker, worn with the 36 inch, because it's a one-day only price. And that is just so easy and fabulous. By the way, I have to remove the 20, and I have to remove the 24. So the 18 sold out, the 20 inch sold out. The 24 inch sold out. We're down to, and by the way, there's no advance order here. What you can do is place a waitlist order. And let me explain what that means. If you go to QVC.com, it might say this item, and I've done it many times. I'm way too much of a good shopper at QVC. It's a skill that I have honed over 30 years of practice. Thank you very much. But if you go to QVC.com, oh, Monica gave us a little gem preview, and it says, would you like to place a waitlist order? That means if we can get this necklace in within the next 45 or 40 days, somewhere in there, and it gets back in stock, we will ship it to you at this one-day only price. If we get it back in stock and then it's on the air that day, it would be at a higher price. And by the way, the earrings that Monica changed into and that I'm wearing, they're also a one-day only price. But let me tell you about this chain. So if you've ever owned a Byzantine, a Byzantine is flattened, but we always talk about the fact that a Byzantine is made by hand. Well, the cool thing about this is, and you can just imagine this person who spent their life really refining their skills and being able to make beautiful things out of gold. I mean, what a wonderful thing to say at the end of the day. I make gorgeous jewelry out of gold. So that person who's going to make a woman so happy, make her feel so great about herself, make her feel beautiful in her skin, stunning next to the color that she's wearing, that's what gold makes us feel. They looked at the Byzantine that's hand assembled. And the next step is actually to flatten the chain. So it forms that classic Byzantine look. What they did on this one, in this dimensional Byzantine necklace, because it's rounded like a rope, they said, well, what happens if we don't skip if we skip that step, if we don't flatten it. And what happened was this beautiful, rounded, elegant chain that we said, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Why didn't anybody else ever think of that? And they didn't, but these designers did. So you've got something really cool, flexible, wonderful, easy to wear against your skin if it's a little hot or a little bit yucky on that day, or all of a sudden you feel like it's hot and nobody else in the room is. I have a couple updates for you. We've already sold out of 1, 2, 3 of our lengths in the 36-inch, which is usually the longest length that we do, and honestly always the most popular, because when you do the 36-inch, which is right here in the back, I'm just going to take it off the bust so you can see it. That 36-inch easily can be doubled to 18, or you can do like the 16 and the 20. So beautiful. You can double it. You can layer it depending on the length of your neck. It really becomes a super workhorse in your wardrobe. That's down to fewer than 100. I don't think I've ever said the words 54-inch Byzantine ever when I've been on the air, and I've been on the air a lot of times, and you and I have done a lot of fun with gold through the years. So that gorgeous 54-inch is down to the final 3 dozen, and it is such an easy chain for you to put on and to wear and to play with. This is what the 36 and the 54-inch look together. So the 54-inch just worn probably around a 16th-inch length, and the rest draping down really beautifully with that gorgeous 36-inch chain. I mean, it all works. And the cool thing is, we have a lot of great chains in the show. So if you say, well, what would that look like with a rope? I love mixing and matching textures of gold. Here's that rope chain that's coming up a little bit later. That looks beautiful. Remember that 18-karat gold chain we had a little bit ago? I mean, you could throw that in there. And what's coming up that would be really, really, really cool with this? Hold, hold, hold. You're going to love it. We introduced this in silver during our silver event when I was on with Rick Domeyer. This is coming up. It's the first time we've done the Byzantine in that bar necklace, or that pendant style necklace. And this is really cool because now you can see what a traditional Byzantine looks like. Okay, they flatten it. That's why it looks like that. This guy never went through that step, never was flattened. So you almost have this intricate open rope-like feel, but I think they look gorgeous side by side. That's coming up in the second half of our big gold show, but I'm sorry to say that we are down to only 2 in this beautiful one-day only priced piece of gold. This price to the end of the day. End of the day comes and we count that as midnight West Coast, and this price has to go up. And for 6 months, it's not going to be as good as it is right now. And it's definitely not going to be lower. So we are limited. Here's what we have left. In the 36-inch, fewer than 90 to go around. And in the 54-inch, fewer than 2 dozen to go around.
What a gorgeous chain.
Isn't that pretty?
Unbelievable. Spectacular.
Okay, so we are again giving you that little sneak peek of gems because